and welcome to We Talk Indies. Tonight we did the shout outs a little early. It is the holiday weekend, and as you know, I have my co host here. We got Tiff, Queen of the Indies. We got the Jameis, who, if you were here last night, last night you saw him. You saw us on TNI.
If you were here last night, we certainly got into the Christmas spirit a little bit.
Yep. Brought to you part by Slowpoke Toys and Collectibles of the IWC Indie Wrestling Collectibles. You
Oops.
can go over there and, of course, view everything that they have.
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what?
It just like clicked, and I thought I clicked cancel. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
We're starting off to a great start today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My computer just was stupid today. So anyway.
Anyways, we're going to run through everything as we can. All of our social medias are on the screen, but we're going to repeat them for you for the audio listeners, if they are on audio, which is you can see the Jameis at the Jameis. That's a social media, literally, the Jameis. Jameus. Queen of the Indies will be at Loves to Dream 82. And, of course, I am A Rose CPE. That's Charlie Papa Echo. If you want to tip us, Cash App us, hit exclamation tip in the chat. And that'll go towards the channel. Sub, that supports my channel in general. You can visit our Patreon at patreon.com/WeTalkIndies. And, of course, follow Total Nonstop Impact, where this replay of the video on demand, the VOD, the audio, will be with them on YouTube. Also follow them at We Talk Impact. So, well, I know what me and Jameis, the bullshit we dealt with this week. Tiff, tell us about your week, or should we open with the indie TV event that you're going to?
Well, I didn't really have an exciting weekend. I went out Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I was catching up on what was going on. Chaotic went on, and which I still need to finish. I kind of darted quickly through it, and I know Mecca's the new Chaotic champion. ICW was really good. Both shows, if you haven't watched those shows, definitely go back and watch that. Really, really, really good. ICW good way. So they had at the H2O building, and then they were in Newark, New Jersey. Brandon Kirk is the new ICW champion. So congrats to Brandon Kirk, even though he killed my girl Casey, his wife.
I was like, that literally just hopped in the home,
But the one thing that like stands out from it that I have to say, like she came out with a veil and she was in all white. So, and then like how she came out was like, this is how you make an entrance. So if you haven't watched ICW, go watch both the shows. I promise you, they're really, really fucking good. So that was my weekend of wrestling. Last weekend, I went to NFW. So they crowned a new champ. Akira is the NFW champion.
Congratulations
so I know
to
Ashley
my boy
is happy about that. Yeah. And ETU was a banger. Again, another one that I went to. So I did back-to-back shows. I was exhausted last weekend, but well worth it. SAT versus my boys, the Miracle Ones. That whole show was great.
I love that one of my favorite things about 2022 in independent wrestling is that the SAT are getting a lot more love.
Yeah, they got their promotion going on now too. So, but I'm glad like they're back and they're with a vengeance, and their school.
Dude, the SAT back in the day, like 20 years ago, more Ash's neck of the woods with NWA, TNA, stuff like that, Ring of Honor. It's just insane.
So good. They were messing with me because they come to Jersey and everybody's about SAT, but me, I love my Miracle Generation. I love Ichiban. Those are my dudes. So they got very confused because I started cheering like crazy for Miracle Ones, and they just kept looking at me, messing with me. They kept sending the monkeys after me. Literally, like one came under the rail and grabbed my foot. Then they were like, "Why is she recording? She's got a banana." So they just kept sticking the monkeys at me. So I got squirted with water. My foot got grabbed. It was great, but it was a fun time. But I love SAT. They're so great.
Yeah, they're a lot different than what they were when they were with Red, obviously.
Yeah, but it was good. It was fun.
They're still great, and they found different ways to be great.
Yeah, they haven't missed the beat. So definitely check those shows out. Becca and Billy Starks had a really good match too. So
we were talking about Becca the other day.
Oh yeah.
Charity stream. That's why we brought up the Wrestle Open thing. She's been just killing it.
Right.
All year. She's one of the main breakout stars for me this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the Independents, she had a match with Akira the other day. That was great. She had a match with Rita Von Star
Mm-hmm.
in November. That was terrific.
Mhm.
Um,
Doing good.
and then she was one of the people that got beat up by Athena recently on Dark.
Yeah. First, let's run through the events. We do have an MCW event. That is their last event of the year on December 30th. Doors open at 6:30. And, of course, for tickets, go to www.mcwprowrestling.com. So that is going to be their last uh, event
I'm
of...
curious if they're going to try and get the belt off Andrade soon.
The what?
That's TV.
MCW.
Oh.
MCW.
Their main champion is actually Andrade.
Oh, that's right.
And he just got picked up. I wonder if they're gonna try and get the belt off him soon.
I'm just looking at the card right now.
Is he working that show?
Yes, he is. Action and Drive versus the Mecha Brian Johnson.
Oh, I love Brian Johnson. He was my main favorite guy in the last year of Ring of Honor before he got picked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's so very underrated. Great, just a great understanding of his character and the performance aspect of it. I would like to see Brian Johnson get a lot more opportunity around the independent.
And of course, this is in the States. This is not to be confused with Melbourne Championship Wrestling in
Right,
Australia. This is in the
right.
States. So just have to clarify
Maryland
that.
Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, this is this is in the States. Revolver has announced events for Night at the Moxbury and Drip. Night at the Moxbury, the tickets are on sale right now. There's a general admission available and some meet and greets from what I checked. They just went on sale about 40 minutes ago. If you're watching the VOD, this would apply as yesterday. And we've got January 8th, we've got the Sanctuary Detroit. And that is at, well, if you live in Detroit, you know it's the Sanctuary building. So Sanctuary Fight Club will have their tickets on sale pretty soon. Oh, wait, the tickets are on sale right now. Sorry, my bad. Bring it back. Tickets are on sale right now at sanctuaryfightclub.com. You can follow them at Sanctuary Fight Club. And that is in Detroit, Michigan. So, Tiff, I'll let you take the IWTV event.
Oh my God, there's so much going on. This week, you have Wrestling Open, and then on Monday, the 26th, H2O's running a show as well. And then next week, there's a lot running on. It's not just, so obviously I'm going to Wrestleville. So you got Pizza Party Pro, you got Wrestling Open, you have ICW on Thursday, Friday's Blitzkrieg, then there's the IWTV 22 show, which they'll be crowning a new IWTV champion because they got stripped from Cruel, so they're gonna announce their 13th IWTV champion. Then Prestige is going on at 11 o'clock, and then Saturday there's Grind, Limitless, and then Beyond is going on. Yeah. But there's other shows going on too, because you also have in Atlantic City, GCW is running next Saturday. That's on the Fight Plus. On New Year's Day is JCW. That's the J Cup. That's going on, I think, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then another GCW show at 5 o'clock. Then there's another one going on in Jersey. There's Invictus, IFC. Oh, man. I gotta look it up.
The GCW card. And
I'm looking at it now.
JCW card. Not GCW. JCW. Rewind that back.
Yeah, I gotta find the other one.
I'll go through some of the year-end shows after Tiff.
That's it. I'm gonna go look for that that other one that's going on in the Mecca.
GCW will have Till Infinity on New Year's Eve, like every year. Within the last 15 minutes, they've announced Wasted Youth versus Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver. The show will also feature Scorpio versus Bailey, John Murdoch versus Sawyer, Maki Ito versus Alley Catch. That'll be great. Maki Ito has been killing it recently in DDT. She did I saw a thing from the most recent DDT show where Chris Brooks picks her up for a spot and they want an extra chair drop to drop her on the opponent, but she's afraid of heights, so she starts fighting Chris Brooks to get down. It's really funny. She's she's on another level right now. Leon Slater and Tony Deppen, Vikingo, and Nick Gage will also be on the card at the Showboat Hotel. I love that GCW has their own little venue, and it's something as unique as the Showboat. Uh, on the on the penultimate day of the year, Rev Pro over in the UK will host Seasons Beatings 2022 from the Priory Center. I don't see a card on Cage Match. I know today they announced Gabriel Kidd versus Chris Bronson. I've not kept up with the rest of the cards.
You're not on
However,
their email list?
I'm not on their email list. The when I used to have the cards ready to go on the UK scene when we first started the show, I was taking from
But you don't have the
the
PR
TNT
email?
list. What?
You don't have the PR email address?
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll work on that later.
Wrestle Open on the 29th. We'll have The Last Stand. The main
Oh my
event
God,
will be with Pedro Dons and Brad Hollister against the Miracle Ones and Bobby Orlando.
Yes, baby, let's go.
There's a prestige show coming up. There's IWTV Class of 22.
I said that.
Of course.
I got all
But
that.
we have to mention the IWTV World Title Gauntlet because Hoodfoot, Alex Shelley, and I know we have a lot of Alex Shelley fans on here. My boy Warhorse, Tracy Williams, Matt Tremont, AC Mack, Trisadora, and Adam Priest.
Let's
Adam
fucking
Priest.
go. That's our new champion. I'm sorry. That's
Adam
our new
Priest?
champion, Adam Priest. Let's go.
Adam Priest is the man.
Let's fucking go.
You know who Adam Priest reminds me of?
Who?
Dynamite Kid.
Ooh,
And the
yeah,
way he moves and the way he delivers everything.
He's so fucking good. It needs to go on him. I put a tweet out like the other day, and I was like, I'm calling it. Adam Priest is our new IWTV champion.
Do we count AAA as an indie?
No.
Okay, then I won't go into that show.
We don't go into that card over here.
Triple A.
Okay.
Nothing
And
against
then-
AAA. We just don't because it's it's more lucha libre based and they're
Yeah.
more. They have
They got
good
good
shows.
stuff though. So
They do have
Of
good
course.
stuff.
Yeah,
Of
But-
course,
they got good stuff.
to coincide with Wrestle Open, Worcester, Mass is also getting Pizza Party Pro, ICW No Holds Barred. There's a lot going on in that venue on that day.
I'll
I
be
like
there.
how we went over that, Jameis.
AAW Unstoppable. I'm just going through.
I will
a
be
whole list
in
I have
Worcester.
here.
Come bother me. Come say hi.
She's
I'll
going.
be
We're
there.
staying. We're watching it. Me and Jameis are watching it in spurts. I guess we'll figure that out.
And then there's also the Tower of Magic show from Pro Wrestling Magic.
There you go. That's
there
what
you
it was
go.
that I was talking about that I couldn't find. Magic.
Fight Tower of Magic.
There's a 3 Stages of Hell career versus title match between Alex Raymond and Steve
That's gonna
Awe.
be good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So there's a lot coming up this last week of the year in independent wrestling. A lot to
it's
look
the end of the
forward
year
to.
shows.
And I'm looking. You know what I'm looking forward to most every year with.
The McDuffies.
Of course, we'll get to that
The
toward the end of the
McDuffies.
show. What I'm looking forward to most is I love how Independence every year you get different performers dressed up in the most festive way possible, and that's
Coming
always
out as
fun.
an elf.
Who's coming out as an elf?
Wait, hold on. I think there's another show that I'm remembering. Hold on. Just now I'm remembering. Hold on.
Thank you, BCW Worldwide. Worldwide! We're gonna break down some Pitbull right now.
Oh shit, it's the wrong.
There,
Sorry, Dale.
They're wild.
I know. It's the I'm having chocolate. I'm having Hershey Kisses right now. I don't know. why.
not at the end of this year, but at the beginning of next year. My local independent promotion
that's
finally
right.
announced another show for the first time in months, so I'm excited to go do that again.
I saw On Point's on hiatus now. They put out like a whole
Destiny.
post out.
Destiny's having a show on the in January, as well. New Beginnings. So there's that. That's what the one I couldn't remember. But continue.
There's also, in the next 2 days, a WXW charity event. and
That's important to
that's really,
announce. Go for it.
so I've
I'm
not
just saying, charity is important, dude.
No, I'm just laughing because you're like, yeah, you need to announce it.
I've not looked to see what the card is or actually what the
We like
charity is
charity around here.
for.
I am
But
charity.
I'm sure it's a very I'm sure I believe it's the Wounded Warrior Project. I may be wrong on that. I know that's the charity they've done in the past. I've not looked to see what
And
this one is,
that's all my brain can hold right now as to events
but
I can remember. So there's that.
but support that because it's always good to support charity.
Yes. All about it.
And that's one of the top Dutch promotions. That's the promotion from the Dutch that airs on the Peacock and the WWE Network, alongside Progress and ICW.
I see.
Dun,
Yep.
dun. Let me move my
Yep.
camera over here. I'm probably gonna drop something. Watch.
Which, speaking of Progress, the best independent match I watched this week was from about a month ago, when I finally got around to watching that Spike Trevette Jonathan Gresham match for
Oh
the
yeah,
Progress.
that's right. You were telling me about that.
Terrific, great stuff. Spike Trevette's another person who's had a wonderful year on the independents, breakout star. He's been very good for Progress, and I love that Jonathan Gresham's still working their shows, even after his runs kind of ended as champion. And that kind of has ended as champion.
Yeah.
So, Tiff, how I know you went to some shows. You baked some cookies. You want to tell us about that?
Oh, should we talk about Santa Claus? Because that shit was beautiful.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, if obviously this is up on the Indie Wrestling Corner or whatever like that. So, I got backstage with NFW. And usually, like, I have a thing, like, my best friend of 30 years, Brad, shout out to him. We've been doing it like for years. We usually like get together and stuff like that around Christmas time. There was plenty of times between our friends having kids and stuff like that. He would dress up as Santa. Okay. And I was at his house watching, I don't know, ICW or something one day. We were talking about going to the NFW show, the ETU show, and we were like, oh, are we all like dressing up? Because there was times that like we wear like headbands. We get very festive in December. And then I think Margaret, his wife, was saying like, oh, you should dress up as Santa. Then I was like, you won't do it. He's like, yeah, I will. And I'm like, you ain't gonna fucking do it. And he's like, yeah, well. So he went on Amazon. I'm sitting right next to him, and then he finds a Santa outfit. Not bad, like $50. It gives you everything. It gave you like the bag, like the details of everything, like on the thing. So he was like, Santa's gonna be at NFW and Santa's gonna be at ETU. So I got Brad backstage, and I start bringing Brad around to all the wrestlers. And I'm like, oh, I got presents for you. Look, I brought a surprise. So I'm bringing him to like wrestlers. And like, you know, some of them are like asking for puppies. Some of them are ripping his hat off, telling him that he's a fake. Like, we had Miracle Generation sitting on their lap, asking for the win of their match against Black and Yellow. Like, this was hysterical. People just, Brett Ryan Gosselin, he just kept grabbing, he kept calling him a fake. He kept pulling the beard down. Like, it was humorous. So my cookies were over because I baked all fucking day. Like I usually do. I do a cookie fest once a year.
I bet they were delicious too.
They were gone. I come downstairs, right? I made
some cookies.
There was three trays of cookies, right? I come down the stairs, right? And I walk in and like they cater for the wrestlers. They actually like bring food for the wrestlers in. So they put my cookies on the table there. So I come downstairs and one of the girls is like, Tip, there's one cookie left. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to go get the cookie. And Marcus Matter steals it from me. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I was like, you should spit that out because you came on my podcast and you told me they sucked. And then he looked at me. He goes, wait, I was joking. And I'm like, you weren't joking on the podcast. But yeah, so motherfucker ate my last cookie. But it's all right. It's all good.
Your last cookie.
He ate my last cookie. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because like, you know, you're the only one who went to indie events. Other than that, me and James did a lot of charity stuff.
I did do a podcast on the Indies.
There we go.
Talk about that. Because I was busy.
Oh. So I did a podcast where I was brought in to do independent wrestling trivia for the TNTights of BodySlam.net.
Oh, that's
Which
fun.
I'm their American correspondent, so I've been on their show quite a few times with other people who cover the British independence. So for their big year-end show, they brought a bunch of people in that covered the British independence to do into 5 rounds of independent wrestling trivia. I was the only American there, and I'm pleased to say
You win.
I represented We Talk Indies very proudly when I beat all of the British people at
Oh, that's
British wrestling
funny.
trivia.
At their
That's
own
awesome.
territory.
They should know better. Shame.
Oh,
Shame. Shame.
So that was a fun show to do. I promoted us a lot, obviously,
That's
because
fun. That's cool.
we
That
talk
sounds like a
indies on
fun
this
thing.
podcast, and I was talking indies on that podcast to
Yeah.
see how that goes. But
But
that
yeah,
was fun.
I know I'm
Be
missing
sure
a
to
few
go
shows.
listen to Tea and Tights if you want more in-depth British podcasting, because they're people and they do great work.
That's cool.
Someone Geek said, "Way to go, Jamu."
Jamu.
Way to go, Jamu.
Jamu.
We're about to have more than one episode without Jameis.
And just McDuff.
Yeah, McDuff was in a bitchy mood 2 weeks ago.
We were all
Me
like,
too, Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm
resting
in a
bitch
bitchy
face.
mood after that comments. Just kidding. I love all of our supporters.
Damn.
So, I mean, I didn't really watch a whole lot of indie wrestling. I'll be honest with you, for shame on me.
Well, December's kind of hard. December
It's
is
in
like it seems
December,
like a little
we're
less.
in the, on
You gotta get
another
into
note.
the holiday spirit.
I feel like I followed more announcements than I
Yes,
watched.
we did,
anything.
because of,
Like,
everything's happening the last week.
There was
Yeah.
an announcement that I forgot to go over from Prestige. Athena will be defending the ROH World Championship on the 21st of January against Pro Wrestling Eve World Champion, which won't be defended, Miyu Yamashita.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to go over that until the January
So we
show.
get closer.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
yeah.
That show looks loaded, though.
But it does look good. That show is coming together really, really well as far as when they're announcing the cards.
I guess for me, what I like about it is one of my favorite things before Tony bought Ring of Honor and all the things were up in the air about it, that Gresham did was he went and he wrestled 7 or 8 different promotions. He defended the ROH World title regularly. Like, he went and he did a title versus title match against Car No Wire and Progress this year. Those things gave the independent, historical independent title a value to promote, but it also kept ROH on the map in terms of public perception.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like sending people over to these promotions to defend the belts when you don't have TV can only benefit the belt and the promotion you're sending them to.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that they're still kind of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense?
Yeah. No, it does. It does.
Because getting Athena to defend the ROH Women's title, especially against somebody the caliber of Yamashita, like that's a match people want to see, can only benefit Prestige. And that's bring everybody, if you're an industry leader, bring up every promotion around you for a healthier environment and a healthier industry is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Right.
The one show I did want to see, I didn't get a chance to see, was yesterday, which was Greektown on Fight. So, I'm sorry, Channing. Apologies, but I am going to watch it this week because I do enjoy Greektown. Canadian wrestling.
C4 killed it this year, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
they really
they
did. They really, really did. There's a lot going on. A lot of wrestlers, like, it's like their goal. Like, even a lot of people that I've interviewed this year, they're like, oh, that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal, But they've really been killing it.
They're my favorite promotion in Canada right now.
Mm-hmm.
Last month, I believe like a month ago today or something like that, there was I think the last show, and the main event was Gresham and Blackwood for the title. Yeah. Oh, and that was terrific.
Yeah.
So
Greektown had Josh Alexander, our current Impact champion, versus Blackwood. So I'm curious to see if that match is going to end up as a digital exclusive for Impact. That's what I kind of hope.
Mm-hmm.
but that was, I believe, yesterday on Fight Plus. So
Yeah, a lot of promotions killing it this year. ESW has been putting out some fucking bangers this year too. It's so crazy. I need
yeah,
to get up there. That's one of my goals. I was like, I gotta get up to ESW and I gotta get up to C4.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I don't know if I could go down a list of my favorite promotions this year, just because there's so much that
Oh,
so many that killed it. Like when I think of great independence this year, I think of Rev Pro, for example, Warrior Wrestling, all of these places. Like they ended up getting a lot of certain guys brought them the publicity, like Will Ospreay specifically. Just kept getting Observer 5 stars on the independents, and not you guys do that in the independents. So that got attention to those promotions because a publication like the Observer putting over something from their card is always going to
mhm.
bring in more of an audience. So a lot of guys like that deserve a lot of love for the independents too, even though they're in a bigger company and we don't talk about them often. The independents just had a banner year this year.
Yeah, it
yeah.
really did. It was a really
2023
good
is going
year.
to be better.
Let's hope.
I'm not saying let's hope it is going to be better.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of people are. I mean, I see like as far as independents, like making a lot of like adjustments coming up in 2023. So I look forward to the upcoming year.
Yes. Hell yeah. I'm here for it. I
But
already bought like tickets for like one show already for like
I'll be
next
on this
year.
podcast for it. So
So
I'm
yeah.
very excited heading into this year to see how
it's a good
the
omen.
marketing.
Yeah, it's a good omen in my opinion in wrestling when there's so many banger cards already being announced for like February, March of next year,
And I think
April.
it's a good omen too when you have IWTV has a great model. I think IWTV does really good stuff for the independents. But it's a good omen when you have a natural competitor like Fight TV coming out that doesn't feel contrived and forced as a competitor. That more platforms for these different independent promotions to go around because there's a conglomerate of independent promotions and there's only so many places for them to go and air their stuff without having to start their own service like a Pro Wrestling Eve or a DPW. That something like Fight TV giving is another alternative that is realistic, affordable, and gives bigger promotions platforms to go along with IWTV. I think that's going to only generate more buzz and interest into these promotions, into the independents as a whole, and that's going to give more money to go around to talent to get better talent for these shows,
Yeah.
things of that nature. So the market is looking very good for 2023. I feel.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's not even here yet, and I already feel like it's gonna be an
it's gonna
excellent
pop
year.
off.
The pop off is really fucking good. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I mean,
It's going to pop off like a pizza party.
Eh.
I'm already scheduled to hit the road in February. So there's that. Tiff's already got tickets for a show next year.
Yep. Yep. I wasn't missing out on my boys coming back to New York. So remarkable. There's another promotion that's been up and coming. So I bought tickets for that. I'm excited for next week. I'm here. I'm ready to get drunk.
Get your full on.
I'm gonna get my wrestling on. Woo! Who's ripping my? I was already told that I have to bring signs to be ripped. So I was like, all right.
All right.
Don't gotta tell me twice. So I was like,
Speaking of indie wrestling, I got my Kevin Blackwood shirt.
there you go.
I've got a Shaft t-shirt on. Go watch Defy. Check out Shaft.
I'm in Christmas spirit because I'm the rebel here.
I got my Blackwood. This is one of his new shirts. It's long
Nice.
sleeve. I got it. I was
Yeah,
all
I'm gonna
excited.
see him. I'm gonna see all your boys at
I don't know if I
Worcester.
can tell you the last independent wrestler's t-shirt I bought. It's been a while since I've went and bought it.
I need fucking
Indie wrestler
hoodies.
t-shirt.
Give me hoodies. Bitch is cold, okay? And
Who's that?
hats. You motherfuckers, I need some goddamn hoodies. Like
Speaking of
I'm-
hoodies, you can buy your hoodies at Stiff Blade, one of the ultimate independent wrestling design merchandisers when it comes to clothing. They
Oh
do
my
have
god!
hoodies.
Speaking of merch, the Creative Pro wrestlers like went mad. And like, look at the little slam buddy of Aaron Rourke. Look at this
That's so
keychain.
cute.
Look how cute this is. Oh my god. I was so sad because he like posted it at like a show that I wasn't at, and I got really sad, and I was like, I need one. And then one of my friends, Desiree, shout out Desiree, she bought me one. But
That's
look how cute. He's evil gay, and I love it. He's so cute. Okay, so all you motherfuckers out there, you have to make these because they're just adorable,
cute.
and then I can hang them, and they're really, really cute. Oh my god.
Dude,
Okay.
if enough indie wrestlers make them, you could put them on a tree, a miniature tree.
Oh my
next
god,
Christmas.
my wrestling tree! Yes! Oh my god, on my list of husbands. Get on it, and all my kids. Get on it, alright? Alright? And then I'll forgive you for not giving me hoodies because this bitch is cold. Okay?
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna miss like, you know, Massachusetts. Yeah, I'm
I
kind
don't
of
even
sad about
remember who
it.
was on my list, but I think I'm gonna change it soon.
You could change it
See,
whenever
the
you
list
want.
is
It's addicting.
the list is never ending.
That's why I don't start one. Lead not into
you started one. Alice Shelley is your list. And
Hey,
Kevin
hey.
Blackwood.
He's the whole list.
And Kevin Blackwood. But anyway, but yeah. My list is just like on and 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 on. I'm constantly, but Gangon is number one. He will forever be my number one. And that's it. So, and then I have a list of kids. And then I'm going to start the list of bridges.
The list of bridges.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of sad. I'm gonna miss everyone. But next year, plenty of indie events. I could catch everyone throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh man, I'm ready to cause
I'm
some
already
chaos.
I'm starting the year off with Revolver. So,
That will be fun. I need to get to a revolver one day.
yeah, I mean,
I
you
definitely.
should. So I'm like, I'm already booked to go. So
That's fun. That's gonna be fun.
yeah, I'm going to Night at the Moxbury. I'm not going to Drip, but I'm going to the first one.
I love the Night at the Roxbury reference. Emilio!
Well, they have like every show. It's a reference to something.
Right.
That's fun.
Like
Yeah.
the last year, like the end of the year show for this year, like the last one was like the season finale, and it was like Game of Thrones, like font
that's
and
fun.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like references.
I'm going down the list of events now. This is great.
Yeah, they're all references.
Vegas Vacation. Chevy Chase reference for the Nevada show.
What the heck is
Hey,
going on?
Throwback, how's it going?
Throwback's in the chat.
Yeah,
What's up?
what's up?
A boy.
Yeah, but
He called me earlier.
they're So yeah, I'm gonna start off with Revolver. I'm not starting off with Impact this year. Yeah, we're gonna change it up. We're gonna change it up a little bit. So I'm starting with Revolver, and I'll be on vacay.
Go say hi to JT Dunn.
Yeah, he's on the card.
That's my boy, JT Dunn.
Yeah,
He's a pop. He's somewhere up here. He's a pop too. He's a pop.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, he's on the card. So
That's my boy. I love JT. He's so sweet.
okay.
When did I see? I just saw him recently. When the hell did I see him? Oh, at Fight Life. A couple of weeks ago when I went to. Actually, it was in Massachusetts. It wasn't in Rhode Island. There was a Fight Life not that long ago either. Dustin Waller and TJ Crawford. Mind blowing. Mind fucking blowing. So goddamn good. TJ Crawford, man. I love him. I came back from injury after like a year. He's just like doing his thing. I don't know how he came back and is like better than ever. Not that he wasn't good because he was already one of my favorite wrestlers, but like he came back with a fucking vengeance and came back even better.
Yeah. So my 2023 year's filling up already. It's gonna be divided between Impact and Indies. So I have a list of indies that I am planning to attend at some
You've
point.
got to get to the Florida show for the Impact.
I don't know. Depends the time frame. And they go to Florida like so many times a year, anyways, because
I
it's like
know.
right there. It's not
Well,
like
he's just saying in general.
in general.
Then you guys meet up.
Yeah, I haven't
I
gone.
live about in 90 minutes from Kissimmee where they're gonna be, so it's like an easy trip.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can hang out. You
It
can
just
FaceTime me.
it just depends. That's the only I think that in the Vegas venue is the one I haven't been to. But next year it's gonna be a little different because they're having a Canadian show.
That's awesome.
So
Oh man, I miss Alex Zane. Can he? Well, I know he's back, like in the States.
is he?
Oh my God, is there a keychain of Alex Zane and I don't fucking have it? It's like a slam buddy, like the one I just showed. I want it. I just pulled it up on. I want it.
So yeah, so there's a list of indie promotions I'm going to be traveling to. I have not released the list yet, but I'm just warning you: beware, beware.
She's gonna pop
It's
up.
loaded. I'm excited for next year because I'm gonna have to find different. Like I'm gonna have to find promotions in Italy and in different places that
Basically,
I don't know.
what he's saying is we have to find another temporary co-host.
No, no.
How are you gonna film?
I'll be up at 2 a.m. I'm always up at 2 a.m. here.
Okay, James.
The Seamus.
But I'll be in Ireland for a little bit next summer, so I'm definitely gonna do an over the top show because I love their shows.
Dee, 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 dee. Yeah. Not a lot going on.
But yeah, no. So beware, and I won't let you know exactly which show I'll be going to. It'll be the week of.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I'll be like,
I-
I will be there.
I'm here. I am in you.
Like every tweet, every time, like I randomly show up to a city, I am in you. Detroit, I am in you.
Whoa.
Kentucky,
You're in a
I
lot
am
of
in you.
places.
Huh?
You're in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Dead.
Louisville, I am in you. Nashville,
Louisville. It's Louisville.
whatever. The point
Whoville.
was, all I know is that their airport was like really horrible.
Christmas
Louisville's
town?
great because Louisville's great this time of year because every time I watch the Jim Carrey Grinch and the little girl and Cindy Lou Who sings, I always do the, she could have a successful music career bit
Dead.
because Cindy Lou Who ended up being the front woman of Pretty Reckless.
Reckless, yeah.
Which
But yeah, every time I'm
Outstanding.
in a city, I say I'm in you.
Y'all.
I tweet it, and then I just to prove a point, I do it. I tweet a picture of the airport. I'm in you.
I am in you.
What is Ashley doing in the impact zone? She's in you.
There you have
And
it.
then sometimes I'm like, I moved. I moved. I'll be at one spot, then I move. I moved. The seat's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. I moved. So, anything else? We got to announce short show because it's the holidays.
Yeah, there's not much.
do we want to talk about how the McDuffies are going to work?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see.
go ahead. Your turn.
Oh, I'm going to be making a Google form for all of our wonderful listeners and people who are not as fun and don't listen to the show but want to participate. But you should listen to the show. We're a hoot. To fill out for the top independent wrestlers in each category this year. I don't remember off the top of my head what the categories were, but the three of us created a list earlier, a couple months ago.
That was not the real list. That was just us naming off random awards.
Okay, well, we'll come up with one.
We'll come up one. Yeah.
And then, as far as I know, we're each going to name two main nominees for each category and then have a write-in.
Yes.
Too, so that we have some ideas for people who may not have followed the categories as much. And then if there's somebody you really think should be nominated, you can write them in, and whoever ends up with the most votes at the end of the voting period, I'll release the Google Form result, and then we'll end up giving the McDuffie Awards. The first annual McDuffie Awards.
Their
All the results
graphics.
will be all the results will be revealed on an episode of this podcast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the last
And
episode of January.
so that's something to look forward to. And then we're giving a certificate for year one, or did I misremember that?
But it's gonna be a graphic because that's
Okay.
we don't got budget.
We've already got over the budget with the name.
We've got we've got
Yeah,
over the
McDuff is
buffet.
not amused.
McDuff has a high price tag.
I mean, he's cute. What do you want? Like,
I'm gonna do one for
If you-
pets.
If you want cute, you can buy a cute McDuff mug on.
Help us
From
get
the
out of that
McDuffie
McDuff debt. That he's charging us a freaking
bastard.
Yeah, he's charging us royalties for using his name.
Rude. Terrible.
terrible.
Unacceptable.
Remember when you tried to get him some treats, Tiff, and he was like not having it.
Resting bitch face.
Yeah, we'll do one for honorary pet of the year, wrestler's
There you
pet.
Oh, I was gonna nominate Harold.
No, it's not mine. We already know who the honorary pet is. Come on.
Well, Harold.
There's only one
Harold
honorary
draws the
pet.
least amount of attention to himself, so it's got to be Harold.
There's only one honorary pet in all
He's
of
too
independent
humble.
wrestling that goes to the indie shows. And
Yup.
he is the son of a deathmatch wrestler. It's clearly Coda. The answer is clearly Coda.
Cute. So cute.
I wouldn't even know where to start with pets for that category
Too funny.
to nominate.
Coda. It's just gonna be Coda. Coda already won. It's a given.
Damn.
It's a given if there's
I don't know. Ashley Vox's dog is so cute. Little Frenchie. I met him. He's so cute.
We'll put them both on there.
There you go.
We'll put both
So
of them.
cute.
Give Coda some competition.
Oh, honestly, I don't know because we might have to throw Bobby Jr. in from Bobby Orlando because, the GOAT.
I mean, we might as well give Coda a little competition.
Might as well. There's plenty.
There's plenty to go around there.
There's plenty. You also got Coco from the Kirks. There's a lot.
Oh, that
There's a
dog
lot
is
of people.
precious.
Which
I
one?
don't think I'd ever seen Ashley Vox's dog.
Oh, I met
It's her Twitter
him.
header photo.
He's so cute. I met him.
I'm gonna have to
hanging
give
out
her a
with Travis
follow on
Huckleberry.
talking these Twitter account.
Yes, I was talking with with Travis Huckabee that
Let
day.
me go give him a follow too. Hold on.
It's the best.
All right, so we're closing now. Any
And
last minute?
if you want to see Travis Huckabee do an interview, there's a great interview on the Queen of the Indies YouTube channel. Is anybody familiar with her work?
Oh, that bitch. She's a
She
bitch.
does great stuff. She had a great little bit of Huckabee about the mugs.
Oh
and,
my god, that was
ceramic
so
mugs.
funny.
And if you want a ceramic mug that you could throw at Travis Huckabee for Christmas, be sure to ask anybody who's buying you gifts for it. We talking these mugs. You can just throw it at Travis Huckabee.
Yes, you have to stuff it with money. So if you want to know more about that interview, go on the Indie Wrestling Corner.
Indie Wrestling Corner, that's the name.
Yeah, that podcast.
Yep.
The host is,
I knew the
a
mug
bitch.
thing, so obviously I listened to the episode.
The host is a bitch, but that's okay.
Yeah, we put up with her.
Yeah, me too.
So does McDuff.
Yeah.
Because if McDuff doesn't, McDuff can't go outside.
I
they know.
guess we're out for the holidays. We'll see you when we come back.
Yes.
We've got some interesting things planned for 2023. So we'll see you.
Including some interviews.
Yeah, we've got a lot of interviews coming up too. Tiff's got interviews. Jameis is got interviews. I'm in and out of the interview circuit, being that now that I'm digital.
Because she's the one getting interviewed. She's that big of a star. She's outgrown us.
Oh.
Oh, damn. I knew that me writing, famous podcaster J Bone's coattails was going to get me somewhere one day.
Dead.
Shout out to J-Bone and all the TNI folks.
TNI. Shout out to all of them, because without them, we wouldn't have, another place to like grow. So, shout out
Plus,
to them.
J-Bone's just funny.
Yeah.
If
Famous
just, like, going off.
podcaster. J-Bone.
Yes.
All because I was on a show with him one time, and that's what happened. You just blow up.
He's reached 10 years of unparalleled fame.
Like you just blow up when you're on a show with them. You just get like that's all. So I
The most beautiful scalp in wrestling media, folks.
There you go.
wrestling media.
Shiniest scalp.
The father of cats. The father of cats.
Dead.
J-Bone. Shout out to J-Bone. And of course, me and Jameis actually got to be on the main channel for charity.
Shout out to charity.
Yeah,
shout out to Joe Doring.
Joe Doring,
We wish
yeah.
Joe Doring the best of luck in his recovery. We hope that we raised some good money for him. And shout out to him. Strong man, great performer. It's a fun show. You can check that out on their YouTube channel.
Same place where this VOD will play. If you're already here, well, once again, go check it out. Our stream-telethon, where
Listen to me talk for 7 hours about everything.
Oh, wow.
it was a lot, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot. We were tired. I was tired at the end of it.
Damn.
We were tired, apparently. Like I'm ever tired.
Yeah. I was
Actually,
tired,
I'm
excuse me.
tired.
I was tired for both of us. Damn. I was tired for both of us. We got to be on the main channel, so it was nice.
So awesome.
Yeah.
That was neat.
How many times were they asking about Tiff?
Aw.
Like every time we switch guests. Wait, where's
That's
the
because
queen?
they didn't like me. They didn't like me. They prefer the queen.
They were like, it was like,
They're like, we got the latest co-host. Where's the queen?
Aw.
Like, where's the queen?
I'm sorry.
Oh, where's the queen? Like every time, like throughout the show, right? Every time a new like cast member rotated. Oh,
Except for KL. He's like, this is the first time I met the famous Jameis. I was
Aw.
like, yeah, sure. Thank you
Yeah, he
for
put him
somebody
over.
making me feel good. What?
I said he put you over, like he put him over.
Aw.
So, anyways, everyone have a good night.
I talked about Married with Children with that man.
Oh yeah, we did talk about Married with Children. Anyways, have a good night. Enjoy the indie shows. Tune into IWTV. Make sure to get ready for next year, because January it's starting off with a banger of events. Same thing with
And can I say
February.
something?
Yeah.
Feel free to let us know what your favorite independent promotion heading into the new year for us to check out is, and who knows, maybe we'll start talking about it.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. And when we come back, we'll be returning to talk about Wrestleville, I guess.
Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, great Festivus, whatever holidays you may celebrate.
Yes.
Yep. We'll see you then. Good night.
Night.